Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will discuss introduction to C language and features or characteristics of C language. Now, who invented C language? Before going to invention of C language, what are the different languages that already existed? First, we have the language Algal. Algal means algorithmic language and it is developed by an international committee. Algal language is developed by an international committee in the year 1960. Now, from this Algal, by performing some modifications to the Algal language, then they are invented CPL. CPL in the sense combined programming language. Combined programming language, and this combined programming language is developed by Cambridge University, London. Cambridge University in the year 1963. Now, by doing some modifications to the CPL, they are invented BCPL. Here B in the sense basic combined programming language. This basic combined programming language is developed by Martin Richards in the year 1967. The year 1967. Now this BCPL is developed into B. This language B is developed by Ken Thompson in the year 1970. Finally, the B language is converted into C and the language C is developed by Dennis Rich in the year 1972. This is the invention or development of C language from the starting from Algal to final C language. Finally, C is the language developed by Dennis Rich in the year 1972. Now we will move to some of the characteristics or features. Features or characteristics of C language. So the basic characteristic is C is structured or procedural oriented language. C is called a structure oriented or procedure oriented language. Why? Because simply a program consists of set of instructions. Here we are executing each and every instruction step by step. Each and every instruction step by step. For example, my program is divided into multiple number of blocks. Here block in the sense a function. Program is divided into multiple number of blocks. That means each block is called a procedure. Each one is called a structure. Simply, it is a structured format, easy to implement the C program. Easy to implement the C program. But actually, most of the days, so we are using Java, Python, etc., etc. All those languages are generally object-oriented language. But before going to object-oriented language, first we have to know the structured language. Now, one more property is fast and efficient. C language is the fast and efficient language. How can you say that? I think everyone know the Java and Python. So compared to C language, Java or Python contains many built-in functions. For example, if you are writing a program in C language, it takes assume 20 lines. The same program is written 10 lines in Java. Suppose only 2 or 3 lines is in Python. But compared to these two, we can say that C is the fast and efficient. Why? Because, for example, even though the number of lines is more in C language, but at the time of execution, or at the time of processing, the other languages takes multiple number of steps. Internally, the other languages, either Java or Python, takes multiple number of steps. Compared to those, C is the most efficient language, and that is the reason first we have to learn the C language. This is the one of the reason. First we have to learn the C language. By using C language only, we can move to other languages. Now the next one is statically type. What do you mean by statically type? So in a language we are using the variables store some values. For example, we are writing some program. Here we are taking integer numbers, that means whole numbers, real numbers, etc, etc. So the type of variable are checked at the compile time. For example, in Python is a dynamically typed language. That means which type of information stored in the variable is present at runtime. But here C language is compile time. That means at the time of compilation, we are checking the type of variable. That is which type of information is stored by that particular variable. So that is statistically typed language. Modularity. Here modularity in the sense my entire program is divided into different modules. Different modules in the sense different functions or different libraries. Why? To make easy usage. For example, if you want to perform some operation multiple number of times, if you want to perform some operation multiple number of times, instead of writing the same code multiple times, you are writing the code at a single function, and whenever you require, simply call that function. That means the repetition of the code is reduced. The code repetition is reduced by using the modularity. And general purpose language. What do you mean by general purpose? Actually, the language C is developed. The main purpose of C language is to design the operating system. To design the operating system. But along with the design of operating system, the C language is used in many applications. That means by using this C language, we can develop system software or application software. What is the meaning of this one? We are designing a software for system purpose or for a specific application. This is operating system. This is, for example, some compilers or databases or Androids, etc, etc. So that is the way C language is called general purpose language, and C language contains a rich set of built-in operators. Rich set of built-in operators. Operator in the sense to perform some operation. C language contains many number of operators for easy usage. At the same time, contains a rich set of functions. That means it contains many predefined functions. For example, if you want to use some printing statement, use simply printf. If you want to read some information, use scanf. Many predefined functions. And C is called middle level language. Here this is a conflict among many number of persons. So most of the students say that, or most of the textbooks say that C is a high level language. Some specify that C is a middle level language. Remember the thing, C language supports both low level features, at the same time supports both high level features. High level features in the sense directly, that is C is written by using English language, that is high level language. At the same time, by using C language, we directly connect to the mission. Mission can understand only binary language. That means C language have both the features of low level and high level. That is the reason C is called middle level language, or we can say that C is high level is also okay, but compulsory C is the middle level language. So some other property are portability. What do you mean by portability? Portability means if you are writing a C language in one mission, it can easily compile and run on another mission by using a little, very small modifications, or in some of the cases, non-modification. That means if you are running in mission 1, the same program, if you copy the same program and run on the second mission, most probably it will run on that mission. And finally, easy to extend. Easy to extend means I already written a C program, but if you want to add some more information to the program, that is some more information to the already existing program, simply we can add that particular information. It is possible in C program. Now these are the features or characteristics of C language. Okay. Thank you.